In the last 365 days, I've made over a $500,000, with the majority of that coming from my herbal business, which helps people and something that I love to do as well. I've traveled to 4 different countries. I'm looking better, and more importantly, I'm feeling the best I've ever felt. Let's talk about 4 ways to become the woman, the person that you want to become and live your best life ever. Number 1. Learn to mind your business. You will never become the person that you want to become if you don't learn to focus on yourself. Other people's business, celebrities, sports, and even romantic relationships are a big distraction to most people from themselves. And this is why most people will not ever live the life they truly ever want to live. This is why I highly recommend daily meditation. You have to learn to sit with yourself, be present with yourself, be mindful of yourself, and really get to know yourself without judgment. That's what unconditional love is about. When you get to know yourself, you learn your strengths, your weaknesses, your threats, your opportunities, and you can start to do the work to create your best life. Number 2, you must identify your limiting beliefs. You must identify what you're constantly thinking about. And that's why number 1 is so important. That's why minding your business and observing yourself and paying attention to yourself is so important, because you have to learn to observe, what am I thinking about on the daily? What thoughts am I speaking to myself? What do I truly believe? Because what I truly believe is what I will create in my outer reality. A lot of people never get time alone to really pay attention to what they're thinking. They're just living and they're constantly focused outside of themselves. Number 3, study those who are already in the spaces that you want to be. A lot of time you realize they don't look better than you. They're not more talented than you. They're not more skilled than you. Yeah, they may know a little bit, but not much more than you already know. So then you got to ask yourself, what's the difference between them living the life they want to live versus you? What I realized when I asked myself that question is they believe in themselves and I don't. They're willing to take risks and put themselves out there, and I was not. They're not afraid of other people's opinions nor failure, yet I am. That's the only 3 differences. People who believe in themselves are willing to take risks and put themselves out there and don't care about other people's opinions, nor do they care about failure, because they realize that failure is just one way that they learned how it didn't work, and they can always get back up and try a different route. Those are the winners in life. Number 4 and the last, surround yourself around the people and the networks of where you're trying to go. It's a vibration thing. If you're not seeking mentorship, you're not listening to these different podcasts and reading these books by these people who are already successful and they're telling you their tips for free or at little cost. If you're not surrounding yourself with people who are already in the vibration of where you're trying to go, you're going to find yourself in a lot of stagnancy. So, mentorship. Listening to things that feed you that goal and feed that fire in you, getting knowledge, getting wisdom. That's number 4. Furthermore, make sure this network and the mentor that you get hold you accountable and cause you to stretch yourself and push yourself beyond your comfort zones. You have to push past your fear, and a lot of things you're going to have to just do it scared. I'm going to tell you this. If you don't like your life, you have the power to change it. You have the power to change it. Or you can feel like it's everybody else's fault. Now, your other option is you can just feel like it's everybody else's fault, and you can blame your mama, your daddy, the government, whoever else, right? And you could be living as a victim your entire life and feel powerless and live powerless. So you make the choice. You have more power than you realize. Tap into it. Oh, and the last little something. If you didn't realize, nobody's coming to save you, baby. Nobody. You're your own savior. So, hey, you just need to know that. This is fun.